into a very special Dilem-Monday this week. A tribute to one of the great shows in the history of television. We are playing tonight, What's My Dilemma? Before we get into our festivities this evening, I think it would be appropriate in the spirit of the show to introduce our panel members and our guests. As our rules moderator this evening, we have my father, who will Craig Rieman. He will be making sure that affirmatives are indeed affirmative and non-affirmatives are indeed non-affirmative, and able to conference.
I think our guests have any clue what an affirmative is, other than action.
Just start there.
I believe so. Hopefully, we have some cultured people along for the ride tonight.
This is the Dilem-Monday audience. I don't know that, but in that being said, Corey, I thought of something. Why is this night different from all others?
Yes, and this week, happy Passover to all who will be celebrating. On the far left of at least my screen, we have Miss Shannon Curry making her Dilem-Monday debut. Hey, Shannon, say hi. Our favorite sports and film commentator, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. James Yevin.
How you doing, everyone?
Laura Laplante, I know you've been on one time before on Dilem-Monday. This is your first time live in studio.
It is. Yeah. Thanks for having me back.
We are so excited to have you. And Dave Sheehan, fresh from the Comedy Cellar last night. He is joining us, being the brilliant individual that he always is. Everybody, and my name is Craig Rieman. I will be filling the role of John C. Daly this evening, and I'm super excited about tonight. This is probably the wackiest Dilem-Monday we've ever done.
Well, it's the first time we've ever done like a real game show. We did a similar show. What's the name of the game that is like this that we play?
The Akinator. The Akinator is the app that you are referring to that we had a hell of a time doing.
Yeah, the Akinator, we were introduced to it by John.
I'm getting way too into this.
I know, but you're doing the John Daly thing totally. But
we know.
We played a gig in Pennsylvania, outside of Philadelphia, and Dom the Professional was drumming for us that day, and we all went out to lunch after the gig, and he brought to us this game, which is essentially this game, but just on an app, and you can ask anybody anything, and it somehow figures out what it is. So it's actually the panel. You come up with anybody or anything, and this thing narrows it down. It's very hard to beat it. But kind of what Corey was saying, why I have to help out a little bit on rules and stuff, there will be some questions. For instance, today, Corey and I watched some of the old 1950s and 60s shows just to acclimate ourselves. And one of the people that was there, she was the head of the orchestra. She was not a player, but she was the conductor. So when the panelist said, "Are you a musician?" she said yes. But the host, John Daly, had to say, "Conference for a moment."
While it is indeed part of what they do as to not mislead the panel, I will give the affirmative, but do not let that stray your line of questioning.
Exactly. So to make it, they didn't want it to seem like she actually is a player in the orchestra and mislead you. But yeah, she is a musician, but it has nothing to do with this particular instance.
Okay.
And there was another thing during it where, do you teach? And she said no. And then John again had to go and kind of, again,
while technically not teaching necessarily,
she leads the orchestra, but without giving it away, he would have to do that. So my job will be like, hold on, and then Corey can possibly say it in the best John Daly way of saying it. So that is really my job basically
He's
today.
gonna come up here and
Rules
be like,
moderator.
and like open the door and be like, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll have to, Corey.
It'll just be a very confusing night.
Well, the problem
This
is
could
going to
go
be,
both ways.
the one thing that we don't have, though, is because our guests today are all coming from different parts of the country, we won't be able to whisper in your ear.
Yeah.
Which is why
Actually, by the way, the other thing that we have for the first time in the history of Dilem-Monday, we do have a live studio audience if you want to just make yourselves heard. This is oh my god, I'm so, if for nothing else, we got this.
Great show because Lisa Rieman has decided to be present for the first time in 6 or 7 years that we've done a Dilem-Monday show.
She's like Vera on Cheers. We talk about her all the time, but you never see her.
Yes, Lisa is a star on the show. She just, you don't know who and what she, and we might still know. Oh, so there you go.
We might not even be through our first guest by 9:40.
No, there is a 10-minute time limit, and there are 10 questions. So I will be showing the questions.
No, that's the numbers.
And I will turn
Just like on the original show, we have everything going.
Yes. We wanted to do it like that versus because this is exactly how they did it back.
Yeah,
in the
I love
day.
it. I love it.
So we're
You
trying
when you commit to the bit, you commit to the bit.
yes, and it's just we've had so much fun. Corey and I, like when we eat lunch, we turn this thing on, and the coolest thing is to see some of the people. You know, Bob Lemon, Jack Lemon rather. Jack
Bob Lemon, though.
Mm.
Bob
No,
Lemon
I
was the
we're gonna
coach of
stick
the
with
New York
that.
Yankees. So just
Sounds like a used car
it's a great
salesman.
picture. But
Jack
Jack Lemon was on. Bob Hope is on. Just so many great people. Doris Day.
Lucille Ball.
Lucille Ball has been on the
Right?
show.
Yeah.
And it's just every single day there was just someone else who, Henry Fonda. These
Oh,
like,
Henry Fonda.
yeah, super
Ooh,
great
Easy Rider.
who would come on. And
Nice.
then there was actually the coolest thing.
That's Peter Fonda.
James Kirk, Mr. Shatner, is the only guest or the only panelist that's still alive. He was actually a panelist in the 1950s, and he is still there.
He must have been only, what, 81 at the time, right?
So
Only.
Captain, the captain actually did do it, but literally like today we saw Tony Randall. So those of you who are like the odd
Yacht
couple
Couple.
freaks,
Heck yeah. Walter
Um,
Matthau. Like, yeah.
oh,
That's
so Steve Allen would be one of the guys a lot of times. But Corey, why don't you go over the original or the most famous four?
So and again, I know now that we're putting me on the spot, it's going to be fun. So you had Dorothy Kilgallen, you had Bennett Cerf. You usually had a rotating other male, whether it was Steve Allen of Tonight Show fame. I saw earlier today an episode with Dick Cavett, and then who am I forgetting?
It was Tony Randall.
Tony Randall. No, but wait.
But a lot of times, like Bill Shatner came on. They would have.
You had
whoever was in town for the day, if they needed someone to pop in there, the young and upcoming handsome, person would step in. But tell who, like, the coolest thing was too that they came, as you see, Corey is in a tuxedo. He came dressed to the thing, but it was like the Gilded Age of acting. So the women would come in gowns. Like Arlene, she was just such a classy woman.
Gowns.
Yeah, she would be the gowns and the diamonds and the tiaras.
I debated.
and
Time.
it was just such a perfect time and the manners that they used, and
I know.
it was just such a classy
They
show.
spoke, just the way they speak is just so different from now. No, it's
The way they spoke, the elegance that went on, and but while still being humorous, you understood that you can actually be humorous without falling to, I guess, what would be considered blue humor, to be off color, as it were.
Tonight, there's no color.
And actually, that's the other thing I'm very, very happy with tonight's episode. Yes, we are at least we will be in black and white. Our guests might be in color, which is fine. But I'm happy that we are doing this. We've got this down. I'm wondering. Yeah, no, I'm extremely excited.
Let's take care of some housekeeping too.
Let's do some housekeeping, some general Dilem-Monday garbage.
Your basic Dilem-Monday. So obviously yesterday, those of us who do live in Connecticut had our two teams both go to the Final Four. It's the third time possibly that we can have championships in both male and female. I will not get political. I will not do what the president did. Both teams are equally as important.
The gentleman from Jordan's Furniture must be freaking out.
Yes, because anybody who bought their furniture, if both the men and women make it to the finals, you get your stuff for free.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, next week we should have the guy from Jordan's Furniture on.
He
Dude,
must be
So
terrible.
either way, if both teams lose, which won't happen, but if they should, we should say, how happy are you, man? Like, you were so screwed. Or, wow, how much did this cost you? How much did it cost Lloyd's of London? You know, like, what's the deal on this? Are the actuaries pissed or what? So that was crazy. You know, those of us who watched the men's game, though, they were down 19 points at one point in the first half. It seemed doom and gloom, but for whatever reason, Duke didn't put them away. And at halftime, it was 15. It still looked gloomy. It looked pretty bad. But I didn't give up on them at that point. I even said to Lisa, we were watching, I was like, you know, they're not dead yet because they didn't put them away.
Not dead yet.
Not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet.
Just dead.
Putting him out.
So
Just bring him around the block one more time.
and all of a sudden, it's getting closer and closer and closer. And it's like, holy crap, they might actually come back and win it. But then all of a sudden it's 72-7. He missed the foul shot on the first foul shot. And I'm like, he's probably got to miss it so that he can at least hit it. And then the announcers are like, no, he can still hit it, and they could foul and technically find a way to win. He hits the second shot. The game should be over. Duke's coach should have said to his players, hey, just get it in, hold the ball. But for whatever reason, he forgot to tell his players that. The ball comes in, he gets trapped. Poor Boozer, him and his brother had played such a phenomenal game. His father was so proud up in the stands, and it all went bad real quick. It just went bad. UConn steals the ball. One pass, boom, three-pointer, 0.3 of a second left. UConn wins. The state of Connecticut goes wild. UConn basketball is just, it was wild. It was so much fun. By the way, there was one negative person in our room while we were watching this who for 10 minutes was just going off on UConn sucks. They blew it. They're horrible. Mr. Pessimism himself, John Seedale. I mean, Corey Rieman. I wanted to punch him in the face. Like, I'm like, shut the F up. Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. I was getting so annoyed. I'm like, they're going to win. Just shut up. And as usual. But anyway, as I digress. But there is something real exciting. It's 8:14 now. Corey, what got released this week?
So yes, after the long anticipation and the discussion on the show and otherwise off the show, yes, I put out a single called Songbird, and I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of the effort that was put into it by everybody that was involved. Again, we'd be here a long time if I went through everyone. I know we did that last week, I believe, but it was a very, very big effort, and the video's now out. The song has been released, and we are getting some very good reviews.
There's a lyric video and a regular video. We did both. Because a lot of people do want to know what the lyrics are. And then obviously a real video, for whatever reason, people are very visual and they want to see it. And post-fix, we got to throw one out there to Zach. Zach did such an amazing job with so little help. Really put together a fantastic video to the point where
I did nothing.
I'm doing the video. Wow, is your ego that big?
Yeah.
I wrote the whole thing.
I'm talking about Zach, though, not you.
No, I wrote the script.
Okay. Anyway.
The lyrics are great, though, Cor. Yeah, no, I got to tell you, they're fantastic.
But we realized Zach had people after they watched it say you should enter it into some film festivals, and we actually are. It's going to be in 3 or 4 different film festivals. We've also went on Groover, and almost every single Groover playlist that we applied to has said yes, which if any of you have ever put out a song before or know anything about it, that is completely unheard of. For instance, when we did the Woo song, before we did the video, we got not such great reviews. And then we put the video out, and the reviews got much, much better, but we still did not get what we have this time. We have foreign countries giving us on this stuff, and the playlists are just coming.
Groover. So what's that?
So Groover is one of the companies that gives you the ability to send it. They have hundreds of playlists, companies that represent playlists and radio stations.
Okay.
So you pay credits, you buy credits, and then you apply to be on their playlists. So all these different radio stations and these different playlist companies and promotion companies then hear your song or see your video, and then they give you a review of your video. And then they also say, we're going to put it on our playlist, or we're going to put it on multiple stations. And in the last few days, like every probably 2 or 3 parts of the day, we're getting the bling. Hey, we just accepted your song. We just accepted your song. And we also have that. What's the distributor company, Corey?
Symphonic.
Symphonic, who did a magnificent job also. So Symphonic has also released it to a number of different stations and things. And they've come out with such great, and like I said, we've done this before. This isn't our first rodeo. And the response time is crazy. We've had people come out of the woods who haven't talked to us in years.
Oh.
All of a sudden,
We're out of the woods.
yeah, like, and it's been kind of, it's been very weird, like really strange wow, it is what they say, when you're on top, all of a sudden people are like this.
Yeah.
And so we've had a lot of,
Groover.
yeah, Groover,
Wow.
when you put out a song, yeah, everybody
good
should
to
go, you buy credits on Groover. A lot of these companies, so all of you on Facebook or anybody that's a musician who's ever put out a song, all of a sudden the algorithms pick up and they say, we can get you on 1 million playlists, give it to us and we'll analyze your stuff. All you need to do is pay us $700 or $1,500 or $1,200. And just so you know, they're sending it to Groover themselves. Supposedly they're analyzing the Groover playlists
Right.
to see if you meet those playlists. So they said we automatically are going to get you on board. It's such trash. And how did we find out? We found out because we used to use one of those companies and they stopped doing it. They said, hey, just go to Groover directly yourself. You'll save yourselves a fortune and they'll actually do the stuff for you. So again, as we've gotten into this music industry thing over the past bunch of years, Corey, Lisa, and I have gone to NAMM, I think, the last 6 years in a row.
Oh, nice. That's right.
So, we don't announce it often, but we do have a music company that we own. Besides the Dilemma and Sono Studios, there is Chord. And we distribute for 16 of the largest music companies in the world. So we have had access and have learned a lot about this industry to the point that we now know where to go to get things and do certain things. So it is a different ballgame now. It's about knowledge, knowing the rules to the game. So hopefully we've unlocked that a little bit. So Corey, do you want to play anything on the song real quick, and then we'll go back to our game show?
I'll play a few seconds of the song and hope we don't get a strike from.
Yes, for those of you who are not on the podcast world and stuff, even though you might have written the song, produced the song, and owned the song, your social media company might say, hey, you can't play the song, someone owns it, even though it is you who owns it. So we finally got permission today, after a week, to play our own songs. So
Ooh.
we'll see if you can do it. But if for whatever reason it doesn't load, Corey will start going over the rules and go through this.
while before you sing. It's gonna take some time for you to reopen your wings. But songbird, songbird, you
Understand you're gonna hear it at a delay, but it's gonna come through.
Everybody else, it won't be a delay.
Songbird, songbird, you have got to try.
Well, last week, Joe was here, who was written for. Actually, you don't realize it, but we saw you the day after. You played. I'm talking to Laura, by the way.
I figured.
There was a gig. What's the haunted place in Simsbury?
Abigail's.
Oh.
We were all supposed to play. You were playing there. Joe and Peter, who had passed away.
Yeah.
We were all playing. You, Corey, and a few others were playing at Abigail's that night.
Yeah.
That next day, rather.
Yeah.
And he had passed away. And she had written that she was never going to sing again. And Corey wrote the song for her so that she would, sing Songbird song. That it's really about Joe
Wait,
singing
really?
again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
So coincidentally,
Wow.
you were actually there that day. And I had no idea about that. I just all of a sudden started thinking about it. I'm like, holy crap, Laura was there.
Yeah.
That day.
It's now it's Abigail's. It used to be the Chart House. But
The Chart, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
The most haunted. How weird is that too? That we were at the most haunted restaurant in the country, and thinking about this whole thing in the realm of everything. So, look at Shannon. She's getting so nervous. She's gonna have to ask questions soon. She's like, I hope they just keep talking so that no one's gonna make me ask a question. But no, Corey, it is time for you to start.
I believe yes. We are just we're coming in a little early, but that's fine. I'm going to text contestant number 1 real quick.
We'll go do that, but also start telling the rules of how this works.
So while I'm waiting for that person to log in, I know contestant 2 is already he's been waiting in the docket ready to go. But to our viewers at home and to our panel, as a quick reminder, and for those of you who haven't watched this show in 50 years, the rules are simple. Our panelists will be asking our contestant challengers a series of yes or no questions. They get up to 10 wrong answers, and then if that's the case, our contestant wins. If not, well, we found it out, and God bless everybody. I will be there as well as Craig to serve to either counsel or make sure that the line of questioning is absolutely correct. So I believe Challenger 1 is ready to go. I'm going to put them onto the screen. Add to the stage. Challenger 1, would you please sign in? What's your name?
I'm Steve. I'm number 2, but I'm already signed in.
Okay, I think I mixed it up originally. So
That's okay.
So all right. So Steve, where are you from?
From Florida, and I will throw in there as an ardent University of North Carolina fan. Thank you for beating my favorite team, the Duke University Blue Devils.
Excellent.
I need to say one thing about that. Before the game started, and they were talking about a certain player on our team who is actually from the Carolina area. They had mentioned how she used to score 40 points and get 30 points on him. I knew that they didn't have a chance. They were frightened before they went on the court. But yes. So, but anyway, so Corey, help Steve through. Tell him what we're going to be doing now.
Steve from Florida is a contracted employee. That is what we are going to give. What we are going to give our panelists. And we will begin the questioning with Mr. Dave Sheehan.
But let me go a little bit further with the contract.
Self-employed or
Meaning that he is a self-employed
1099. All right, gotcha.
Okay.
Good to know.
Yes.
So we will begin the line of questioning with Mr. Dave Sheehan.
So just to clarify, because I don't think you said this yet, the goal is to guess his occupation.
Yes.
Okay. I just for people viewing, I don't think that was specified so that
I'm
everyone
doing a
knows why
terrible
we're
job already.
No, that wasn't brought up.
He does work with a product.
Well,
Yes.
Yes,
these are the
yes.
questions
Steve,
we asked.
Steve works with a product, and he is independently contracted.
Go ahead, Dave.
All right. Does your work involve a lot of travel?
It involves travel. Yes, but in the car. In other words, I'm not going state to state or to different countries. So I travel a lot, but I drive around the state of Florida a lot.
Excellent.
It's not a lot of overnight, is what,
Yeah.
what he's saying. He's not
Okay.
going around the country, but indeed he does have to travel a few hours.
Oh,
sometimes.
Dad, make sure that we can actually, that when you're speaking that the no, like you don't have to hold it up the whole time. Make sure that when you're speaking, the front of the mic is to your mouth and not covered by the
Oh,
Fine.
okay. I got you. All right. Yes.
So I
Right.
continue?
Yes.
You continue on that. That was a yes.
Okay. Are you a salesperson?
Yes, sales is a part of what I do. Yes. Not exclusively, but it's a big part of it. Yes.
Do you create the products that you sell?
That's a tough one. The customer.
That's a hard question. In the.
I will have
Go ahead,
on my
Craig, what do you-
on my own end, I am going to have to, as to not mislead the panel, I'm going to say that is 1 down and 9 to go.
So no, I'm taking that as a no then. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ms. Laura Laplante.
So the product that you do sales for, is it targeted towards I want to say humans, but that's not really the question that I want to ask. Is it targeted towards, let's say, maybe the entertainment industry?
No, it is not.
That is 2 down and 8 to go.
I wish you could say more properly like Corey does. Just not.
Does your product involve music?
It does not.
That is 3 down and 7 to go. Miss Curry.
Can this this product, does this help people in some kind of way?
Yes, it can. It does. It's not the first thing you'd associate with it, but it does help people.
I will go with the affirmative on this one. Yes, I'll continue.
You continue. That is a yes.
Is it something that people can wear?
No, they cannot wear it. They would not wear it. No.
And that is 4 down and 6 to go. We are back to Dave Sheehan.
Is your product a tangible item someone could hold in their hand or touch, or is it more digital?
Absolutely. It is a tangible, hold in your hand.
Okay.
Yes.
Is this something most people would have in their home?
I wouldn't, it's hard to say most. Many people would have this in their home. I couldn't say most, but many would.
I'll go with the affirmative on this. Yes.
If it's in your home, is it most likely in a specific room of the home?
I would give a no on that. That's not necessarily.
No,
you-
it could be anywhere.
Yeah, it could be anywhere, so it wouldn't be specific.
One would typically find it anywhere in a house. So yeah.
So I will go 5 down, 5 to go. Miss Laplante.
Is this product small enough to fit in your pocket?
No.
That is 6 down and 4 to go. Mr. Yevin.
Is this a product I can get on Amazon?
Technically, yes, but it is not where you would typically buy the product. So
Yeah, we're going to let you get a yes on that,
Okay.
but do not get misled by that.
that's not where you would go.
Yes.
Yeah.
As to not mislead the line of questioning, I will still go with the affirmative, but don't let that mislead you.
Thank you, John.
So was that? So that was a yes.
That is a yes.
We're giving you a yes, but it's not where you want to go.
It's with a wrap on the wrist.
Okay. Is this product some kind of appliance?
It is not. No.
It is not.
And that is 7 down, 3 to go, Ms. Curry.
No idea.
You can throw a pass, but don't throw a pass.
I'm not going to. Okay. So this helps people in some kind of way.
I'm not the sensitive type. You can ask anything.
Tangible. Is it something? Oh no, because it's anywhere in the house. It wouldn't be like solar panels. Oh, this is tough. Is it something that you'd have to plug in?
No, you would not plug it in.
That is 8 down and 2 to go. We are back to Mr. Sheehan.
Do you have any other candidates in the waiting room? This is taking faster than I think we thought it was going to.
It's a conversation because at the end we'll talk to the guest as well.
All right.
You can pretend I'm leaving and come back in with another occupation and like, oh, I'm a janitor at a hospital. Anyway,
Would this product be of usage to most people or a certain, without saying what, a certain type of person, like just children or just the elderly?
it would be helpful to most people. Most people would find some sort of enjoyment in it, pleasure from it. Most people.
Okay. And you said earlier this is not related to entertainment. I believe
Correct.
that was already asked.
Not related to entertainment, correct.
Is it related to, is it related to healthcare or anything medical?
Nothing healthcare or medical.
That is 9 down and 1 to go. Ms. Laura Laplante.
Miss LaPlante, can she take it home?
Does this product have anything to do with sports or some kind of physical association?
It can be associated with sports. That's not its primary connection, but it can have a very small portion that is sports related.
We're gonna let you survive on this one.
I'm going with the affirmative. I wouldn't get distracted on the sports element to it, but that is a factor within it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Does this product have some the shape of it? Is it spherical in shape?
I'm sorry. The question was, is it spherical in shape? Is that the question?
Yeah.
It is not spherical in shape.
And with
I thought
that,
so close.
Steve Ferguson has won the first round ever of What's My Dilemma. Steve, what do you do? What's your line?
Let's all applaud that he stumped our Steve panel. But yeah, Steve, what do you do?
What is your line?
For the past 36 years, I've been a yearbook publishing representative in the state of Florida.
To our viewers at home who might not be aware of this detail, Craig and I, we work with Steve at Balfour. Steve is one of the nicest and most awesome human beings in the world. This man gets put up to be the master of ceremonies for everything. There are few people that I know who are as kind as this individual. If you want to elaborate a little bit on your because the Florida universe is a whole different thing than the Northeast.
So,
but also give you how you started, because that story is very, very interesting too. Because Lisa and I spent some time with Steve last week. We were at the CSPA at Columbia University, which is one of the yearbook award things, and people go there to learn more about yearbooks, how to make yearbooks more effectively. Steve has been a speaker there probably for 30 some odd years as well, and he was running the booth, and he was very kind to take Lisa and I out to dinner. as well as one of the best restaurants in New York City at Patsy's, provided us with also a cookbook. The cook came out, signed copies for both of us because we had never been there before as part of the party. And he introduced us to some of the most interesting, wonderful people. So we had just a fabulous time with Steve. But Steve, tell them how you started out.
I was a journalism major in college, so there's kind of a natural connection there. My first job was out of UNC, but my first job was in Florida. And this will sound crazy. This was 1985. There was the Miami Herald. Most everybody's heard the newspaper. The Miami Herald had an adjunct division that it was creating, and it was called Viewtron. This is 1985. Viewtron, you took a box and you hooked it up to your telephone line, and in turn, you hooked that up to your television. In 1985, you could see the news on your television. You could do banking on your television. You could see ads through this line on your television. Basically, it was AOL before AOL was AOL. And Viewtron had all the techie people, but they needed people with the journalism background to do the news editing and that sort of thing. So that was my original reason for going to Miami in the first place. After a year or so of doing this, the Miami Herald in their infinite wisdom had said, you know what, this is just not going to catch on. People are not going to want to see the news on this screen with this box. This is not going to be a thing. People are not going to want to do banking. So anyway, the Herald shut the whole thing down, and I was out of a job. I was lucky enough to get into a teaching position at the high school. I was the journalism teacher, which included doing the yearbook. I made good friends with the yearbook representative. I liked what he did. I liked what he drove. And a territory came open in 1990 over here in St. Pete, Clearwater. And that teaching position got me to this position here. Sorry, it's a long story, but
it's been an illustrious career, and he is very humble. He is the number one rep in our entire company. He is what everybody else aspires to be.
oh, thank you.
He, coming from another company initially and meeting Steve, he immediately was kind and brought Corey and I in, and it really helped us over the years. And he is a phenomenal public speaker as well. He's a motivator, and just a gentleman. And so when we were thinking about someone to be a guest, we said, one, it would be really funny, and we'll stump the panel because they'll never figure that we're going to give them our own job. So,
One of your own.
Independent contractor threw me off because I'm not thinking.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, right.
well, are Corey and I independent contractors?
Yes.
May we be for a long time.
Yes.
And a yearbook is not spherical. That's another
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out.
Not yet.
Yeah.
And it
And
could
it has-
be
and it has
not to say on a
sports
coffee table because I think you
Yeah.
don't even know where your yearbook
Not a
is.
particular room.
So I thought he did good. Now, before Steve leaves, though, he does have one other really interesting thing. There is a bar near the Rays Stadium that he has something to do with, and it has a very interesting name to it, but it has nothing to do with your name. But it is.
True.
Tell that story because that's great.
So you don't have to be much. The Tampa Bay Rays are here in actually St. Petersburg. A lot of people think they're in the city of Tampa. They're here in the city of St. Pete. St. Pete built a dome years ago in the hopes that a baseball team would arrive there. A lot of bars were built around that area, and the team never arrived. A lot of bars went belly up because it was built in a crappy part of downtown, as cities often do. And but one guy, they were trying to do stuff in the dome. They had monster truck pulls, literally yard sales, arena football, just anything to try and make some money off of the dome. I went down for an arena football game. There's a sign out in front of this empty gas station, a two-hole gas station, two garage gas station. And the sign said, "Free beer, park here." I'm like, this is my place. So I park there. I go inside. There's a guy inside this, again, a hollowed out gas station with a keg and a prospectus. His name was Mark Ferguson, no relation, but he was a middle school teacher, and we knew a lot of the same people, right? We sort of run in the same educational circles, if you will. And Mark said, "I believe that one day a team will come to the dome. When it does, were in the closest position of any building. Literally behind Ferg's, there's a tunnel that goes under the road and pops out at the dome. Literally nothing possibly closer to the St. Pete Dome.
A true Kevin Costner moment. If you build it, they will come.
Correct. Correct. And I'm not one to throw money around quickly, but I just believed in the guy. You know, I thought he was right. And I felt like if we can just hold on to this little place and, you know, long enough, there will be a team that comes to the St. Pete Dome. So he had a minimum for investors, and I invested in him and kind of crossed my fingers. 2 months later, the San Francisco Giants announced we are leaving San Francisco. We are coming to St. Petersburg. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm patting myself on the back. So smart, so smart, so smart. And then everybody raised hell about San Francisco moving. And of course, Bud Selig intercepted. And then about 2 months after that, Bud Selig said, no, San Francisco Giants, you are not allowed to move to St. Petersburg. And I'm like, so stupid, so stupid, so stupid.
You blew it.
But what did happen was that they felt sorry for poor little old St. Pete, and Major League Baseball granted 2 franchises, one to Miami, one to St. Pete, Florida. And so in 1998, the Tampa Bay Devil Rays were born. Ferg's Sports Bar was right there. Just imagine having the bar next to Wrigley Field where nobody else has it. That's what Ferg's had. Bunch of investors, principals, assistant principals. For example, to decorate the bar, Mark had us all empty out our closets and like put a Carolina sign on the wall and put this poster on the wall. And you got something from Illinois, put that on the wall. That literally was the decoration for the bar. When a restaurant or a hotel would close down, he would scavenge the furniture from that hotel, the Hilton downtown, furnished Ferg's. Largo High School gym. We have wood floors because Largo High School redid their gym. We didn't steal. We took their wood flooring, and that became the flooring.
That's amazing.
So it was very, it was a team effort at once. However, if you go to St. Petersburg, anybody knows where Ferg's Sports Bar and Grill. You can look it up online. It is one of the largest sports bars in the world. And I'll add to this, it was just voted by USA Today as the #1 sports bar in the country. You can look it up. Very humble beginnings from 1992, but it was cool to be a part of something, right? But,
and the last name kind of helps too, right? Yeah. So everybody thinks Steve's, well, he is.
It did help me write that check. I will.
Yeah. So, well, thank you again.
And let's give one more huge round of applause. Steve Ferguson, thank you so much. You beat the panel.
Thank you so much. It was nice meeting you guys.
Absolutely. We hope to have you back on the show.
Tomorrow.
Very cool.
Right.
You guys have a good night.
You too.
Thanks,
Thank you so
Steve.
much, Steve.
Of course. My pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You too. Bye.
All right. So our contestant number 2 is ready to go. I am going to put them onto the camera. So, all right. Contestant number 2, sign in. What's your full name, please?
My name is Craig Rieman.
No way, Jose.
I quit.
Seriously? That's awesome.
Seriously.
There is another Corey Rieman, ladies and gentlemen, and he is right here.
Is this possible?
This is.
I have been waiting for this joke for 3 weeks now. Do you know how hard it has been to hold this in for 3 weeks?
And Corey was generous enough to come on the show tonight, and you guys will have to guess what his profession is. So before our line of questioning begins, before our line of questioning begins, Corey works. He works with a service, and he is a commissioned individual. Let's have the questioning begin with Ms. Laura Laplante.
Oh, okay. So he's self-employed, commissioned self-employed. Right. You said works with a service, or is he self-employed, or is he salaried?
I have a W-2.
So
salaried.
he is salaried.
So yes.
Excuse me.
Okay.
He's a salaried employee.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Salaried employee and deals with a service.
understand. Now, can I ask again?
Yes.
Okay.
You
And you're commissioned. So do you work with sales at all?
I do.
Obviously, sales usually is with a product. Is the sales what you're selling? Can you plug it in?
No.
Gotcha.
That is one down and 9 to go, Mr. Yevin.
Do you have anything to do with sports?
No.
That is 2 down and 8 to go, Ms. Curry.
Can your product be consumed in some kind of way?
It cannot
I guess
be,
define consumed.
Like eating or drinking?
You cannot eat or drink this product.
No, so that is 3 down and 7 to go. We are back to Mr. Sheehan.
Well, just banking off the previous guy, do you work for Sono, Cord, Nam, Corey's hockey team, or Lisa's bank? No, don't answer that.
Okay.
Do we establish it's a product or a service, or has that not been established yet?
Oh, I thought it was.
it's there is a
Move your mic, move the folder.
there is a product as well as a service involved in it. Would that be correct?
I would have to, in my professional opinion, as a moderator in this service, I would say that would be the fair line, and I think fair to our panel in order to continue with the line of questioning.
All right. I don't remember what I asked, but I'll move on. For your service, are people more likely to go to you for it versus you going to them?
No.
And that would be what?
I go to the customer. The customer does not come to me.
So that would be 3 down and 7 to go.
No, it'll be 4 because we started with her.
6 to go.
So
4 down, 6 to go.
4 down and 6 to go. My apologies.
So it's a service.
So just so you guys could go back over it,
Mhm.
Corey would go to the customer
Right.
to perform or sell this particular service. Correct?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
And you can't plug it in.
Correct.
Does it have to do with? Do you use tools for the service?
Do I use tools for my part of the job for what I do? I do use tools.
You do.
Yes.
Are they tools that you use with your hands?
Yes.
As opposed,
The one thing though, Corey,
as
you
opposed
need
to
to,
foot tools?
Corey Rieman, son of mine, you need to on this. So there would be, he does need to use tools to do what he does, but it's not necessarily the product itself. He needs to use the tools in order to do the product.
To get to the end product.
Correct. Is that, Corey, is that would that be the best way to explain that?
Which Corey?
You, Corey.
Yes. Yes, that would be the best way to explain it.
In regards to training, do you need to get special type of training like OSHA training? Something like that. Special training.
I did not need special training for this job. Let me think the best way to.
I'm gonna jump in because
we'll conference here.
Yeah. You kind of need to have a specific. I know in the state of Connecticut, to do what you do, you need a license to actually be able to go to the person's house to
insurance,
to do that.
all that. Insurance.
It's sort of, but it's he he would have definitely had to have been trained to do this, but you do not need a degree in the specific subject matter that what he sells and does.
Look at you. You did that. You did that so well.
Okay.
So does that mean we move on?
No, I'm
Yes?
gonna let you go.
I'm going to go with the affirmative, but again, don't get hung up on it.
Yeah, don't
Gotcha.
Don't get hung up on it. Yes.
Do you have to wear any special PPE for your
No,
job?
I do not.
That is 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Yevin.
Does that have anything to do with construction?
It can. It can. Doesn't always.
I'll go with the affirmative.
Are you a carpenter?
I am not a carpenter. Although if you looked at my house right now, you might think I am, because it is in complete disarray and under remodel.
All right, we have 3 left. Miss Curry.
By the way, one person just wants to make sure I want to make sure that I can actually be heard. And I'll have this person text me to see if that is the case. But Miss Curry.
Does this service have to do with like people's homes?
It does.
Does it have to do with anything like plumbing?
It's not plumbing related.
I want a conference on that a tiny bit. It's not, but yeah, I mean,
I don't think I can give the affirmative on it. I
guess I have to say no to you, but you're
but perhaps in the same stratosphere, but not the same atmosphere.
correct.
Right,
Yes,
okay.
that would be. Dave, we're back to you.
That'd be 4. That'd be 6 down and 4 to 6 down and 4 to
There's 2 to
8
go.
down, 8 down and 2 to go, Mr. Sheehan.
Does your work improve and or enhance people's homes?
I would say yes.
Is it mostly to fix something?
What I specifically do, what I do does not repair something.
It could, but just to put it could replace.
It could replace, but not repair.
So
He would not be the one fixing, but it could replace.
So more enhancing than fixing. So is that a no then?
You're so close. I want to say yes, but it's a no.
That'd be 9 down and 1 to go, Miss LaPlante. We're back here again. 9 down, 1 to go, Miss LaPlante.
She started, so wouldn't there be 2 left?
Maybe I did it wrong. So yeah, James, you'll get a shot.
2 down and 8, or 8 down and 2 to go, Miss LaPlante.
At these people's houses, is it primarily outdoor work?
50-50.
I'm gonna give the affirmative. Do not let the location in this case steer your direction of questioning, but know that I guess the services themselves can be performed either indoor or outdoor given the circumstance.
Right. Does it have to do anything with windows or heat or insulation?
You asked 3 questions.
Yeah.
there's
See
3
what I did
questions.
there?
We don't have many left.
Against the rules.
She's getting good at this.
She is getting good at it. So be more specific on your question. You can't ask all 3.
Gotcha.
Give me one of the 3, and you.
Does your service benefit insulation in any way?
Does it benefit insulation?
Insulation would benefit it.
That would.
So
Is it involved? Or not to try to
on
Not
that.
to try to give you it. Are you asking, is it involved with insulation
Is
to
it
some
involved
degree?
with insulation? Yes, sure.
No insulation.
And that would be 9 down and 1 to go.
All right. Trying to figure out the best ways. Does your service involve heating?
It does.
Oh man, I forgot the name of it. It's all in my head.
And remember, panel, you're allowed to conference if you need to.
You can ask for a conference at this point.
Oh, don't tell
You can tell.
We can-
you tell
I
them.
could. I thought it was boring. We just-
No, you can. It's a
Yeah,
conference.
this is the part where you're all on a team.
Why are we whispering? Can't we?
Do you work in HVAC?
Yes.
I do.
There we go.
We're all on a team, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So we get all the cookies if we win.
Well, Corey will still get a prize that we will send him, and it will still be the same prize that it would have been had. But you panel, what a great job you guys did.
You guys did it.
I am.
Yeah, that.
So Corey, go over your company and exactly who and what you do.
So I work for a company called Peterman Brothers. We're one of, if not the largest HVAC and mechanical contractors in the Midwest. I started on the electrical team. Now I sell the HVAC equipment. So I'm using tools to measure up the system to make sure we're sizing it properly. Didn't take special education, just a little bit of the background knowledge of the trades, and the rest of it was pretty easy to learn on the fly. But so yeah, I sell HVAC equipment, and I get to do it every day. So drive all over the state doing it.
And you were also telling me you have.
How you actually met Corey. Then.
Yeah.
How Corey
Okay, so
Not the yellow pages.
tell him what happened.
So I'm trying to remember how this even started.
so I guess the first question would be, which Corey are you addressing?
You
Okay.
tell Corey.
So I believe we had friended each other previously on Facebook, but I received a message one morning. Hey, other Corey, are you by chance do you have a trip booked to Orange County, Florida in January? I received an email. I received an email with an itinerary, at which point I realized my father always forgets my proper email address and must have put in Indiana Corey Rieman's email address as opposed to my own. We do not have the same middle name to my knowledge.
Yeah,
You know, the irony is I was raised Catholic and my confirmation name was Michael.
Oh, there it is.
No,
Yeah.
that is
a brother from another mother, as we have.
this is absolute. That makes this even more wild.
Yes. So panel, are you impressed so far with our guests?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The creativity part of and Corey was so kind to this, and he was, you know, it just goes to show people are very, very nice, because he could have just totally ignored that and said, "Who's a stupid idiot that said it?"
Who the heck is this guy?
He's also the only one in color.
He is.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
I guess
tried to
that's how
fix
we could have
that, but
referred to it.
I don't have the savvy ability to get this black and white. So
Next time we'll have you on the panel and we'll have you in black and white. We'll make it happen.
there we go.
Well, it's funny. We'll find Craig Rieman also, because I know he's in Ohio, because we've and it's funny because he was an
So yeah, the Riemans of the Midwest.
It's hysterical. And we've met people that know the other Craig Rieman, which is even funnier. And we also
there's another Craig.
there is another. There's actually I know two other Craig
That's a
Riemans.
lot.
Wow.
So
that's something.
yeah, and it is a lot for the world. But one
God.
time,
One is
So-
enough.
but wait, the one that's funny. We were in Washington D.C. one day. We go to the St. Regis Hotel, and we go to check in, and I say, "It's Craig Rieman." Like, Mr. Rieman, it's so nice to have you back. And this, I'm like, I ain't never been here before. And all of a sudden, we get upgraded to this magnificent suite. I'm like, this is fantastic. And when we're going to the elevator the next morning after we get out of the thing, The guy who's next to us is a 7'3" gentleman named Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. As he walks onto the elevator with us, and it's like crazy. But anyway, if you ever hear that I've been kidnapped, it's not because of Craig Rieman that you know. Craig Rieman, the nuclear physicist, who is like the top nuclear physicist in the world, is also named Craig Rieman. So
That's good to know.
that's why I'm not going to Washington anymore. I'm scared to death. But we did get a great hotel room, and we got to meet Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So that's great. But
what do you even say to someone like that? What do you say?
Oh, it was so embarrassing. We looked at Kareem in the elevator, and Corey and Alicia are really little. And I said, "Do you see that gentleman right there? He's a basketball player when I was a kid." And he totally ignored me. He completely ignored me. I was like so upset. Really? I didn't call you Louis Alcindor. I said Kareem. Anyway. But Corey, thank you so much.
Yes,
Thank you.
let's give Corey. Let's give the other Corey Rieman. I'm not an egotist in this case. Let's give other Corey Rieman a round of applause. Well played, sir. We will be sending you your prize. We were so glad to have you, and please, we would love to have you back on the show.
Yep, you know how to reach me.
Absolutely.
Corey.
Take care.
So I believe to allow our mystery guest a few moments to get his stuff together, I'm going to ask that our panelists, they are all being equipped with blindfolds to not allow the identity of our mystery guest to be identified, because this will be someone that they recognize, and it would give it away if it were to be if they were to be visually in front of them.
Posturepedic.
I have to adjust mine.
Posturepedic.
Do not allow the mystery guest on for a few minutes. Let our esteemed panel figure it out.
Shannon
got it on immediately.
Yeah,
Why are we surprised?
This is a person who got a pen stuck in her hair. But she was able to put the damn mask on immediately.
You know what they don't see, they don't need to know.
Yeah, exactly. No, right. Well put.
She has a beauty thing. She does this every night.
So I will clarify the again, as we are making sure our mystery panelist is getting themselves ready and together. The rules with our mystery contestant, our mystery person. Instead of going as long as you've got the affirmative, we will go person by person by person by person in a row.
I came from Ravens.
And with that in mind, I believe they're ready. I don't know if they hear me great. Hopefully everyone at home is hearing me okay.
Yeah, we hear you.
If someone in the world that's commenting can't hear me, please make a comment now.
Okay. Well, we all hear you here. I don't know if anywhere else does.
Yeah, if someone else could also say the thing that I just said, in case that is the case.
Lisa, why don't you turn your volume up for a minute and see if you hear him on your phone? If you weren't playing your game.
Okay, mystery contestant is signing in. I got a text that I can be heard from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts from my wonderful sister Alicia Rieman. Thank you for tuning in.
Oh yay!
And by the way, everybody for doing this tonight. This is so awesome. This is so very, very awesome.
And I got to say that the question that you guys have asked has been fantastic, and you've done better than most of the panels do on What's Online.
Really?
Yeah, no. Today I watched the one with Raquel Welch, and they got nothing. They lost all 3 rounds. So
Well, we got one.
no, you did.
Yeah.
And you did it on the last shot.
I needed help. I
The
felt bad
girls
if I,
got it.
Yeah, we got this.
Yeah, I felt bad if I accidentally.
I was thinking electrician, but it turned out to be
I also
But
thought
Well, Laura threw that 3-pronged question out there.
Oh, that's right.
That's strategic.
I also-
It was-
Actually, If you guys want to take off your blindfolds for a second, I will let you know when to put them back on. It's taking them a second. They're just making sure that everything's good on their end. But yeah,
If I take it off, I'm just gonna put it back on.
But that was definitely very Arlene Francis.
that
She used
down.
to pull the crap. She would throw out something which would have a multiple thing, and hopefully that you could tell that Laura fishes, right? Because she threw the bait out there, and she hoped that something was gonna grab, and she pulled it
I
out.
got a little bit of a bite, a little bit.
Yeah. She got the heat thing. She threw the things she got wrong, but then it narrowed it down. So James was smart enough to jump on the
Did
second.
you like how I
part.
asked 3 questions in
I-
one?
I-
Yes, that was good.
That's being.
oh my God, Lisa Rieman made her first visual appearance on Dilem-Monday.
Wait, why? Oh, someone has to go. Okay, go.
Oh, to pee? Are you gonna pee? Yeah.
All right, leave your blindfold on.
What if,
Oh, perfect. Okay. So mystery challenger, since you can hear me, one of our panelists is just using the facilities very quickly. We are. I'm not trying to hold you any longer than we need to. I guess both. Two of our panelists are using the facilities.
Well,
It's always the
we
girls,
could,
damn it.
well,
Yeah.
then we can talk about kids like this or something like that. I mean,
This is a good moment to mention our sponsors. We don't have sponsors. If you would like to sponsor Dilem-Monday, and whether it be Dilem-Monday or What's My Dilemma, please message us at the dilemma@gmail.com or the.dilemma.band.official@gmail.com, or message us on our various social media services. The single for Songbird is currently available. You can reach it at all of your streaming services, but I personally would like it if you went on to Bandcamp and paid for it. It's only $1.25, a domain that we actually own. You can.
It's $1.25.com.
I bought it.
$1.25, people. That's what it is. And again, I've made this comment many times, and I ended with it last week. When you have 310,000 people listen to a song that we did last time, and we made $31.001. If we could have 310,000 people this time, just pay $1.25. I will promise you the prize money on this game will get much better. I will promise you that we will do more games. I thought James had a great suggestion for our next game show that we do.
Oh, password.
Password. I think password would be fantastic. Corey could do a great Alan Ludden. It would be phenomenal.
You know, I forgot when he was posting the details about tonight's show. I'd forgotten that the What's My Line host's name was John C. Daly, and the first 2 times I read it, I was mixing it up and thinking of John C. Riley. I'm thinking like the guy from Step Brothers hosted What's My Line.
And also not to be mistaken with John Daly, the cigarette-smoking, beer-drinking golfer.
Yes.
Speaking of cigarettes, we look like we're sponsored by Laramie Cigarettes tonight.
We absolutely do. I feel like I would look a lot better if there was like a little.
Are in black and white. Why are we in black and white?
Not to get emotional, I really wish my grandparents got a chance to watch this. I think Vinny and Laura would have gotten an absolute kick out of this.
Actually, I think Murray and Vinny would have enjoyed it.
Your parents too, I think absolutely would have gotten such a kick out of this. Oh, this is what an absolute hoot tonight.
Okay, I'm waiting for your text.
And I'm so excited. So once Laura has returned to the return to the stage floor.
See, the one problem that we have is that the real show in the 1950s had these great commercials. By the way, that's half the fun watching on
Oh my
YouTube.
God, watching the old
studio
commercials.
Yeah.
Studio commercials and even the non-studio commercials. You would see these things that, one, aren't in business anymore, and two, those that are would be so cool. The actual
Yeah, Laura, as she's walking by, she's telling me about how much she loves the old commercials.
Lansing
Yeah,
Brothers.
We're still
Soda
talking about the
Biscuit.
old commercials. Just shut the door behind you. Thank you.
Are we trying to guess?
no, on this one,
The person.
on
Who it
this,
is?
this is the actual person.
Oh.
Because we have to guess who it is.
Who it is.
Yes,
And
Yes.
I know
all 4 of you know this person.
Oh, geez.
Yes, you are all aware of this person, and enough to the point that again we have to have you blindfolded once the person is on. Laura Laplante is returning to her seat. So this would be the moment. This would be the moment in our show where the panel will put on the blindfolds, and once they are unable to see, I will let on our mystery challenger. Mystery challenger, our guests are blindfolded. You may turn on your camera for our audience at home.
Can I trust these people?
Perhaps.
Okay, let's go.
Supposed to disguise your voice, though.
All
What do you think? Okay.
All right. So the questioning. She's going to kill me, but the questioning I'm going to have to begin with Miss Shannon Curry.
Do you work in the entertainment industry?
I have made some money from the entertainment industry.
I'm going with the affirmative.
Yes.
Mr. Sheehan.
It's hard to think when there's a seatbelt over your eyes.
Wait. Do I have to wear the blindfold also?
But do it anyway, whoever you
Okay.
are.
All right. I am.
Do you live local to the Riemans?
It depends how far away is local. Yes, I do.
I'm going to say yes.
I do. Yeah, I do.
Miss LaPlante.
Hang on, I'm going to write that down.
Wait, so
Okay.
that
I wouldn't want to walk there, but
he lives local.
You can ask if it's a he.
Ms. LaPlante.
Or a they.
Right.
Right.
I'm a big fan of Muff Lloyd.
Oh, me do this one. Okay. All right. So sounds to me like you are not a musician, but you've made money from the sound industry. Or sorry.
What?
Well, do you do sound?
Do I do sound? I do sound. Yes.
You're involved with sound. Okay.
Again,
Okay.
I'm going to give the affirmative. I do not want that to necessarily deter from the line of questioning and to get a fixation on that element of the question answering.
Wait, James, hold on with your question. I'll be right back in 10 seconds.
Who's James?
This is once again a moment where we will where we're going to take a break for our non-sponsors. I guess technically this show tonight is brought to you by Chord Entertainment, the Dilemma Band, and Sono Studios, where I am currently broadcasting from. For all of your project recording needs, make sure you contact us at sonostudios@gmail.com.
The mystery guest.
The mystery guest has put himself onto a level playing field and is now blindfolded to our members of the panel.
James, it is now your chance. The blind, literally leading the
Empathy.
blind.
The blind are literally leading the blind. Mr. Yevin.
Are you an actor or actress?
I'm not an actress.
So you're an actor.
I once performed in a college play, but I wouldn't call myself an actor. No.
Yes, I'm going to let you continue on. Well, actually, in this particular round, you had your question. Miss Curry,
So-
you go. Yeah, there is no continued question. They keep throwing down the panel on the.
Yeah, it's the yeah. So
So you-
we're back to Miss Curry.
Yes. So he was in a play once.
So I guess again, technically, I'm giving the affirmative, but again, don't let it lead your line of questioning.
Most of the relationships I've had, they said I was just acting all the time. So
Oh boy.
I know this person.
You totally know this person.
Oh,
No, their voice is disguised.
yeah,
It is disguised.
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, do the questioning.
I'm trying.
Talks amongst yourselves, confer conference.
Do you want to go over all the things that you have established?
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
so they are in the entertainment industry.
They
Correct.
do sound.
They do sound.
But again,
There's
don't
always
get caught up on the sound.
So many people that I know. All right.
And was in a play once when he was in grade school.
Well, wait, what was the name of the
Wait. That's the name of the Wait,
What was the name of the play?
No,
No, don't do that.
Dan, you're in the wrong.
I know.
It was an original play written by a student. You would never know.
Okay.
But I was there the same year that the African American actor. We went to the same university, and he went on to a very storied career in Hollywood. It's still out there, playing tough guys and stuff like that. African American actor. Yeah.
Was this was my question? Was this actor on the Electric Company?
Let me get one of his movies. Jeez.
All right, let's continue with this.
Yeah.
Dave.
Oh,
Shannon.
yeah, Dave's turn.
The digress.
Yeah. Did you ask anything, Shannon?
Yeah, it was no.
It was a no. Okay, Dave.
I've never been more lost.
I don't know
Again,
what
we've
she
established it's an entertainer who has done sound, and you know him, and it's a him.
We got that.
Denzel Washington. When I went to,
Really?
You're the same age as Denzel Washington, is what you're saying?
Okay.
no. I don't know him.
Ladies and
but,
gentlemen, Denzel
So
Washington.
he was in the play with you.
Was that a question?
No, he was. Thank God he
I'm
was not in the
happy
play
to
with
work.
me. He may not have had the career that he's had if he's.
If you wanted to, a lot of info is going around, and I'm trying to keep track of it.
Okay.
Was that my question?
Yeah, I guess that would be your question.
That
So he is not the same age as Denzel.
That's not right.
No, go ahead. Ask another question, Dave. Ask another question.
That's a good question.
Do you have any Advil? No, hold on.
You've got a great voice.
You
by the way.
perform with Corey often.
Not often, but I've performed with them many times.
Again, I'm continuing with the affirmative
I even
enough.
gave him a couple of guitar lessons once upon a time.
Yes, he has.
Ms. LaPlante.
This LaPlante. It's so funny because I thought she had it before we even started. So
No, I have no idea. Well, now I'm all.
I just had a horrible thought, but it's not my turn.
I thought I knew who it was, but now you're talking about guitar lessons.
and they have performed together.
They have performed together. Okay.
Yes.
Many times.
Many times.
Many times. Okay.
But not in recent times.
Not recently. This was before his ascension to stardom. By the way, I would like to say, Corey, you kind of look like a much better looking Bela Lugosi with the hair you've got going on there.
Oh, I was gonna
My
say
father said I looked like Eddie Munster. Mother.
the triangle's great. It's very like the shrub, the shrub from Honey Python, Holy Grail. What is
All
it?
right. Let's
All right.
have a question here. This game is slowing down.
I
There's
know.
only 10 minutes
The
to it.
shrubber. All right. So you do sound and you played with Corey, so you're not the pro. I thought you were someone else before. Okay.
I'm not Michael Spatatorius, whatever his name is. No,
Yeah, you're not that guy.
I'm not that guy.
Eat stuff. Okay. Cool. Have you done sound ever at
Don't get off.
And
Sound is so off base.
Yeah,
He does sound something, but it has nothing to do with who it is.
is your primary instrument bass?
No.
That is 1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Yevin.
No, that's not 9 to go. It's like we've gone like through
Yeah.
eight times already. There's like 2 to go.
Just add a couple of more strings.
I'm gonna go completely out of the limb on this because these blindfolds are giving me a little bit of anxiety.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Are you a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee?
A Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. What?
inductee.
Oh, sure. No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
He's in the local Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductee.
But I have played with someone who is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Aw,
Okay.
special guest.
All right, Shannon. And again, every single one of you know who this person is. It's so funny.
I like
Can I
this.
just throw out a random name?
Yes, throw out a random
I
name.
don't even think this name is gonna make sense. I have no
Say it.
idea.
I want to get off these
Is this
blindfolds.
Dave?
No.
Say again?
Okay.
We have a lot of Daves in the band, but this
That's
is not.
again. That was a very strategic play there, Shannon.
But I will also add to this because we've gone well over the 10 questions, but I'm having way too much fun
But
with this.
let's keep.
Can I take off the
No, hold on. You can't take off the blindfold because then you know what it is. All right.
Wait,
we're gonna.
Will they
get
recognize me if I have a blindfold on? Maybe I get an ice mask on or something.
Virus protection expired. Just hit.
Oh, jeez. This used to happen to John Daly all the time.
right now.
Corey, are you here? Corey.
You freaking out.
Yes.
Corey, are
Yes.
you listening to me? Something just popped up with antivirus expired. Can you just kill it?
It's not on our end. You'll be fine.
I know, but it's showing up on our. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the thing too.
All right. You know what?
Can I
Mystery
throw out
Guest has one.
Can I throw out one final idea?
Yes.
Is this Corey himself talking into a different microphone?
No,
I
it's
know.
no, it's not.
Yeah, no. So
I have much less hair than Corey has.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna give a clue, and then you all better.
He's bald?
He is bald. He is bald. Yeah.
I'm not
So-
completely.
completely, not completely. At one time, he looked a lot like James Taylor. Now he looks exactly like him. So,
Yeah.
guys.
Yep.
I will give you some other clues. This gentleman went to Fordham University. He once. He also
Looks like dead
he
Joe.
also had a very cool job riding on the trains going down to Florida as a musician. And those of you who have listened to the show should absolutely know who he is. And I'm going to now give who it is because it's
Well,
killing
actually,
me.
contestants, if you would remove your blindfolds, please.
Oh, geez.
That's so great.
Oh, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his Dilem-Monday return, Mr. Eric Paradine.
Wow.
Oh, now I know what I should have asked.
Oh shit. No.
That
I
was
should
fun.
have never played with you before. And
I thought you
said it
mentioned
was
something like that.
yeah.
No, we have, ladies and gentlemen, the $6 million man
Whoops, what
is
happened?
with us.
Where'd he go?
I'm here.
Where'd you go?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you just disappeared.
Ah, we lost him.
Oh,
We lost our mystery
Oh,
guest.
he
It's
went
so
away.
mysterious.
Jesus Christ.
Well, this reminds me why I stopped watching The Masked Singer.
What
He's back.
happened?
We have
you
him
go.
back.
I'm back. There you go. I must have hit something. I hit the exit button. I was so fed up with you guys.
Yes. So one of the absolute original hosts of Dilem-Monday. Mr.
Yes.
no way.
Yeah. Yeah. Way. This
Yeah,
was
Way.
great. This was back in the day when we had people overseas joining the broadcast, the podcast.
Yes.
We've only gotten less ambitious until tonight.
Yeah. We had
Well,
amazing
trying-
shows going on.
of a local celebrity. And those of us who live in this area,
Perfect.
Eric Paradine
Absolutely
Yeah,
perfect.
I just
has been
What's
the host forever and ever and ever, and still is the host at LaSalle Market. They're under renovation at this
They're
particular
renovating.
time.
And that's
they're renovating. Yeah, they will be open. The open mic will be back in the lighter, more acoustic version, whatever. But yeah, maybe sometime towards the end of April. You know, renovations always take longer than they are expected to take.
But yeah, we were trying to come up with the perfect guest, and we knew that everybody in this panel actually has seen Eric in the past. Everybody here, most of you been to LaSalle Market. I know, Shannon, you're killing me. How many times did you go to LaSalle Market in your life?
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Mike.
yeah.
He runs the open mic, right?
Yeah, yes.
Well, I'm one of three, two now three. Alex Alex just had is a proud father now. He and Kayla had a baby, and of course we all know Bill Benson, and then myself, and yes.
And
So that's the
everyone-
current format, but we've been there for 15 years.
Corey Michael Rieman will show up as a special guest host.
Yes, yeah, he does, yeah.
I think
And those
that's
are
where I
always
met
good
you
nights.
before.
And
That's-
actually, when I am the special host, everyone has to wear a blindfold when I'm performing.
Yeah, yeah, right. There you go.
Better than earplugs.
Yeah, actually, we met Laura. She was with John. John Pitt was
Yeah.
there. They came starting like, who the hell is this kid?
We did some doors.
Right. John Fitz. Oh my gosh, yeah. And
Yeah.
and I did play with James Teller when our band was in the Cafe Wah, and we had a contract with Columbia Records. Taylor was down with the
Flying Machine?
Flying Machine, yeah, down at the Night Owl. And after shows, we would just jam out at the Night Owl and do that. When we were in the recording studio down in the Village, guys like Nipsey Russell, if you remember that name, an old
Who is a
Canadian.
real contestant, was a panelist. Nipsey Russell for many years was a panelist on What's My Line.
Yeah.
He was in the 60s and 70s version, not the 50s version. Nipsey was on every.
He was on the pyramid shows
Yeah, he
too.
was
That's where I
on-
remember
yeah,
seeing
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
Probably
if there was
both.
a game show and you could get paid, Nipsey Russell was there.
I will assure you, given that the only tool my father and I know how to use is a phone to call a contractor, we will not be doing any of the pyramid shows.
But if we
That seems a little.
Or to come down and build us a pyramid.
Aiden.
Which Aiden has just today been contracted to do one more thing for the house.
Yeah.
Which is
What
great.
about password or password plus?
We actually
We think that might be the next Dilemma tribute show. Eric, when I told you we were doing What's My Line, what was your initial reaction to this?
The Dorothy Kilgore, her face just popped in my brain. I was like, oh, because she had the weird thing with her throat or something, and yeah.
But I think that should be our next show. You will have password.
Password would be great.
Although I don't want to feel like we're stealing all the Jimmy Fallon takeoffs either. But he's never done this show. But he does do password.
Oh, he does?
Jimmy Fallon, come at me.
Yeah, he does. Kiki Palmer does.
I love her so much.
Kiki Palmer's so cool. I love.
She's
Kiki Palmer.
so cute.
She is the cutest girl.
She's so cute.
Yeah, and then she does it. Fallon's annoying, by the way. He is so annoying. I can't take Fallon.
I love him. Don't, you get out of here. Get out of here.
No.
Do you ever see the Reading Rainbow Morrison?
Yes.
Jimmy?
Oh, with Jimmy Fallon?
No.
Oh, he's
Wow.
The greatest thing when Eric would do the show was that we would find something else amazing about his past, from the Cafe Wah to what the hell's down by the Bowery there that closed down. CBG.
Yeah, the Fillmore East and the Fillmore, yeah.
Oh, Fillmore East.
Yeah,
For another James.
No, we were just big fans of the Fillmore. We went down and saw the Airplane when they did the March on Washington. We saw Hendrix Band of Gypsies sessions down there. We saw the Grateful Dead live dead sessions.
You auditioned for another famous James though, who's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
James Brown, yeah. We've somehow, our manager, bless his soul, got us an audition for James Brown. I don't care how long our hair was at the time. We were never going to get on tour with James Brown.
But this is why we felt that I got to give Corey credit, because I thought Corey did a fantastic job tonight on one, doing John.
Yeah.
Two, I thought your guests that you brought on tonight were absolutely terrific. And I also want to give a great shout out to our panelists tonight. Like, how cool. We actually did this game pretty good.
Yeah. It was
I'm
really
really
fun
impressed.
to sit in the guest room and in the green room and listen to you guys. That was great.
Yeah, and really, Ferguson and Steve came on. That was terrific. like I said, I can't say enough really cool things about Steve. Steve's one of, but it was funny because with Steve and Eric, they're both so similar where they just have great stories, like the coolest stuff. If you sit down with Ferguson for like 5 hours, like you're not going to want to leave. Steve is that. So whenever I have, we have these conventions and sales meetings, I always sit next to Steve.
The fact that he lets me sit near him, I feel like is like, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You know what might be a cool game show is do The Price is Right.
Oh my God, Music Gear, The Price is Right.
It's a building.
I can't. How could you do The Price is Right anymore? The prices go up every fucking day.
They probably have one somewhere in the house.
We'll hang around
Yes,
and
you've seen this
check.
place.
Oh my God! I went to the supermarket today. Are you kidding? Every meat's like
It's always up.
$29.99
The
a
price
pound.
is never right anymore.
Here we go.
We did get a lamb. We did get a leg of lamb today for $8.99 a pound. I was pretty excited about that. So
Did
yes.
you really? Mint jelly or no mint jelly?
No mint jelly.
That is
We
the
question. It did not come along with it.
But you can't.
We can put it.
How do you make it? You put some toothpaste in a thing and you mix it up with some egg whites.
What?
I will turn it over to my esteemed leg of lamb cook, Steve Rieman.
Do you have any couples that can do like the Family Feud or something like that?
By the way,
That would be fun. Family Feud would
Wait,
be
oh my
great.
God, or yeah, you're the Bachelor game, or the
Yeah, oh
newlywed game?
yeah.
Match
Yeah.
Game PM with Richard Dawson and Gene Rayburn.
Yeah.
With a lot of inappropriate kissing.
Yeah.
No, it was Family Feud.
as a
and
panel.
Richard
Family
Dawson.
Feud was the barely consensual kissing.
He was on the match game with Brett Summers.
It's probably hot under the
Now,
lights. Just
do
sitting
you
there all
guys
the
know
time.
who? Do you know who Brett Summers was married to?
Brett Summers. Jack Klugman.
That is correct. That is correct.
This
So
is
I never
what
could
I'm
understand
saying.
why Brett Summers was even anything except for being on match
I knew
game.
that. Yeah.
But who was the coolest member? Nelson.
Charles
Riley.
Nelson O'Reilly.
He was the
100%.
best.
And he wrote children's books.
Yeah, I bet he did.
But Richard Dawson was pretty cool
I
too.
mean, Richard Dawson was cool.
Fanny Flagg.
I was just going to say Fanny Flagg was
Oh,
one
we
of
can
the
keep going.
the mainstays, and they used to have Carol Wayne used to show up on all these shows.
Oh, Carol Wayne. Oh my gosh.
6 foot and, with
Buxom.
everything. Yes, she had everything.
What about Carol Channing?
Carol Channing
Right,
was
right. Channing.
You know,
Yeah.
I told you when I worked at Gristedes when I was in college and I handled the billing account. Carol Channing's account was in default, and I had to call Miss Channing for money because she hadn't paid her bills. But so did the David Letterman show. I had to go after them as well. So,
Really?
yes, I had interesting clients at Gristedes. But
I used to work at Gristedes when I was as a part-time gig when I was at school, cab driver, whatever.
It's fun.
It was on the east side, whatever the big one was on the east side, around right around the 70s or something, I think, something like that.
So my illustrious career came to an end there. As the summer went on, they used the college kid to do whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
They didn't tell me that, like, oh, we're going to give you the most dangerous job in the world. You're going to pick up all the payroll from every
jeez.
store. And I am such a naive, stupid ass. I don't know what's going on. And of course, a Coke truck smashed into me, and I just take the hell off. I'm like, such a moron. And I'm thinking today, I'm like, I had millions of dollars in this car. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm such a buffoon.
And they just said, whatever, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, kid.
The Southland Corporation had bought Gristedes, which is the people that own 7-Eleven. Just so that. So yeah, it was a blast. Gristedes, by the way, was the only supermarket back in the day that did deliveries to people's homes in the area. So they had a total monopoly on the market.
Instacart before Instacart.
Yeah.
Yes. Now there's many others there. They even have like a supermarket in Grand Central Station now.
Oh, wow.
Lisa and I were walking through Grand Central, the beautiful supermarket. As we're walking through there. What a blast. And that's where we were with Steve for a few days in Manhattan. But I think this went really well. But Corey, it's to the time where we have to have people tell what they're doing.
Yes. Eric, do you have something you want to plug?
Boy, I'm just relearning all of my original songs and starting to play those out again, which is a whole lot of fun. Scouring across the YouTubes and World Wide Webs. And wow, I remember that tune. Yeah, so I'm relearning a lot of that stuff and, playing over at Talcott Mountain. And I think we're going to go down to New Park Brewing tomorrow. And,
nice. What's your next date at Talcott?
Thursday.
Oh,
He goes to
cool.
the open mic.
Oh, you do the open mic there.
Yeah. Just getting out and playing around, because I'm working full time during the day. So this is a school night for me.
And again, I know I'm holding you up. I know it is late.
No, I'm
so
good. I've got the adrenaline going now, so I'm probably going to be up for yeah.
Works Bros.
Yes.
Brooks Brothers, yeah, it's a great company, beautiful company.
What are you plugging? Or where are you playing? Which volleyball team needs to win?
Mine.
Which is your best team?
Sundays, I would probably say.
The Sunday squad is
Yeah.
definitely the key. All right. Well, I might have to go to one of those games soon. So
We have playoffs soon.
even more better.
Mhm.
Okay, but if I do go to your game, you will promise that you will not have some kind of head injury, ankle sprain. Whenever I do something with Shannon, I end up in a hospital with her. I
Hospital out of state.
basketball game. She's out for half the game.
I was not out half the game.
You were gone.
Like a quarter.
Like a
Max.
quarter. Anytime I do something with Shannon, it just breaks loose. But no. But anyway, James, what are you plugging?
Actually, I do have some news. So, in my occupation at ESPN, the thing that I do got nominated for an Emmy.
Wow.
So,
Congratulations.
for the first time ever, I'll be an Emmy award-winning digital video content associate, which I never thought I would ever even say in my lifetime.
That is phenomenal.
Will you
We're gonna
get
have
to
to
go to
start
the
paying you
show?
more.
Be insane.
Yeah, do you get to go?
No, I don't get to go. The guy that hired me would be the one that gets to go. So I'd be staying back, probably scared beyond belief, because it'd be scared if I lost, but it'd also be awesome if I win.
Yeah.
My name
Oh,
would
that's
be
so.
on, I would probably have to pay money if I get the trophy, unfortunately. But I'm like, here's
I
a
pay
blank check.
whatever it takes.
I literally say, here's a blank check. I don't care how much it is. Give me the fucking.
Yeah.
I want it on my TV.
Yeah.
Honey, that wedding of ours can hold off a little bit.
We will find out in 2 months if I win.
All right. Well, we will all be every show. Did we?
That's so cool.
Yes, that is very cool. Miss Laplante, what are you pushing? What,
Cheapers is a plant.
Laplante.
At least you can say Laplante.
Plante.
Yeah, no, I got a couple gigs coming up, but I started a new job, so I'm focusing on that, and I'm really excited about it. Working as a chemist too at McDermott Electronics.
Everybody, we actually have to guess that new job right now.
Yeah, geez.
No.
No one's gonna guess
No.
that. But no, I got.
Blindfolds.
I
But
got
by the way, Laura actually
it.
has some patents that she does own. She is actually a real scientist.
If you look it up, yeah, you can see. So I'm trying to focus on that stuff, but I do have some gigs coming up.
It's like you do everything. You just like,
She's a mad scientist.
yeah.
It's alive.
It is alive. So, but no, I got at Strange Brew Pub. I'm doing some one-offs. We're doing an Adele tribute on May 16th, and Fiona Apple on 7/11. And I've got my jazz band that we play at the Greenhouse Tavern. Usually like every Sunday.
I'm actually meeting.
Not
with
every Sunday, but
Chris is meeting with us tomorrow.
he's great. Yeah.
Chris is the
So
best.
he's great. Yeah.
Oh, I
So I'm
love it.
hoping we played there I think like once a month last all spring and summer.
That's New Park, right? That's the same place.
Oh, that's
Yeah. Great place to play. Sundays.
Corey's played there
Little
years
Park.
ago at the New Year's Eve. They would hire Corey to play New Year's Eve there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a few years in a row.
It was a hoot.
Inside?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
that little mini thing. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
But they would close everything up. It was very cool.
Great food.
Um,
Greenhouse Tavern. I like to promote them. They
No,
treat us very
Chris-
well.
You know, Chris was always a great customer of mine too.
Yeah, Gambos. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good
So
guy.
when I was at the bank,
Mhm.
he did my POS system.
Oh.
When I did use CO2, he bought the CO2 system from me.
Like carbon dioxide.
That is correct. The
What is
stuff
that?
that make that phenomenal beers because
Oh.
the new CO2 for soda and beer. I was the one who installed it in his I have many.
Wow.
We all know. Everyone knows each other.
Yes, that's how
That's
I know. But no, Corey played there a lot. And then what happened? You know, the band kind of got big, and then we started playing these giant places on New Year's Eve. So that was, you know, all of a sudden, you know, we're playing the Westerly Yacht Club and the Matterhorn,
Lobster belts,
and you know, we started doing
boat shoes.
some you know, and shaping things and things like
Nice.
that. We got bigger, but we're trying to do some solo stuff this summer. A little bit more solo and a little bit more in the area. But Dave, tell everybody what you did on Sunday.
I got to perform at the Comedy Cellar in New York.
And how did
Wow.
It was incredible.
yeah, how many? It was from what I saw on the ticket sales. It was pretty good.
It was either sold out or close to.
Yeah, because when I went on there, it was hard to.
Yeah, most of their shows sell out or almost.
How much time do you get?
Well, it was a specialty type of show. It wasn't traditional comedy,
Yeah.
but it was funny.
It was
Yeah.
For some people.
He was in a battle.
Oh, that's tough.
A battle?
Pairs of comedians get up and take turns making.
yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah. Like that show that was on where they're kind of facing off.
Yeah. Corey, put up all of Dave's stuff.
Yes, I've got the one up, and then also
Yes. Yeah, my sites. Thank you.
So, Corey,
There you go.
do a few of the things,
So-
and then I'll.
so
plug it in.
so per usual, I figured since we were going with the 50s theme here, the 50s 60s theme, I would go with one of my favorite records of the 50s and the 60s, an incredible multi-genre experiment by the incredible Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
Right here, modern sounds and country and western music. One of my favorite records of all time. When you get to hear Ray Charles singing Hank Williams, that's peak. That's peak. I'm sorry. That's incredible.
Was that when he was on heroin?
And yes, I one of my favorite facts in the entire world. You know, if you want to talk about, you know, not having a disability but being alternately abled and, you know, overcoming the challenges that are presented to you, don't say that you can't do anything because you can remember Ray Charles shot up heroin by himself.
All
All right. Now let's do some.
There you go.
So this week, Corey
I don't want to hear you can't do anything. That man did it himself.
All right, Corey Rieman, where are you playing on Thursday night?
Thursday night, I will be at Eli's in Bramford.
Eli's in Bradford, Connecticut. It will be a solo show.
Thursday?
Yes. So if you're around Thursday,
I might
we-
try to
Frankfurt.
come.
Friday we have a very special practice. We are we are
The
playing-
boys are back in town. The boys are back. The boys are back.
but then Saturday you're playing in the Boston area. Which hotel?
One of the Marriotts.
In
Wait, it's a town in Vermont, Burlington, Massachusetts. I am at the Marriott in Burlington, Massachusetts.
yes. And then Sunday we are playing on Long Island, a private show, an Easter private show. We played there last year. Super fun family, and it is like my Greek family.
My big fat Greek wedding.
Yes, they have the lamb going.
My big fat Greek
I
Easter.
remember you talking about this last year.
It
Yep.
was so much fun. What a blast! So we will be on Long Island.
Vegetarian? It's okay. They have lamb.
Gig every day this week. So far. The turning of time is tired.
So I guess to close the show, I guess the way that what's my line ended, I guess So you turn to the person next to you, say goodnight to the person. So I guess, Dad, do you want to start with, or Eric, do you want to start with my father? Say goodnight, Craig.
Good night, Craig.
Good night, Eric. Good night, James.
Good night, Miss LaPlante.
Good night,
Good
Mr.
James.
James.
Mr. James.
Good night, everyone.
You don't say
Good night.
Oh.
To our studio audience, good night. Remember, donate to your local food bank. Enjoy every sandwich. This has been another Dilem-Monday, and we hope to catch you next week. Good night.
Night. Thanks, everybody.